Hey everyone, I just want to come on here and make a really quick video. I'm just currently laying in my bed right now after a whole long workday. But in this video, I want to talk about how to make 10K in the next 28 days or so. So if you're watching this video, I'm sure that you're kind of getting into the whole make money online space. And I just wanted to come on here to spread some of the knowledge I've gained since starting my local Legion agency. So a little bit more about me. I run a local Legion agency for home service based businesses. And in the past week, we collected 7.75K. And for that month, we were on track to hit 40K. So the number one thing I want to talk about right now is really the shiny object syndrome, right? You always come across these videos that says how to make 10K within the next week, how to hit your first 10K per month, but with that comes a lot of different options. So in the image I attach, it's basically you're going down two different routes. And with shiny object syndrome, as soon as you go down the right route, you'll come into a crossing and you'll have another path, right? And then you first start out at Amazon FBA, maybe you go to Shopify dropshipping, maybe you go no code SaaS, maybe you go back to agency, maybe you come back to Amazon FBA, and you just keep on going in the same path, and that all the paths just lead to the same circle. And I want to talk about shiny object syndrome because it was a big factor of whenever I got started. So I got started when I was 16 years old after I watched Tai Lopez smma, and then from there I did it for maybe a month. I went to stock trading, I did day trading for a little bit, then I went to Amazon FBA when I was 18, and then I did Shopify, and then I started a SaaS company when I was 22. So I went through all of those different loops. And I've now, at the age of 23, 24, I've come across the local Legion space, right? So take it from me, if you really focus on one path, which for me, I highly recommend the agency route, you will find success. Because if I started doing the agency when I was 16, right now, I could be hitting probably 200K, 300K, 400K per month mark, right? With that entire 8-year experience, imagine how many business acumens I could gain from that. And the reason why I actually recommend the agency route is because you learn a lot of different business knowledge from starting an agency, right? How to hire the right people, how to learn about sales, how to do fulfillment, how to really handle clients, and then how to set up automations and systems in your company. That way you can set yourself up for scale. And with this, even how Hormozy launched, Jim launched, right? So he has all the systems, he had all the different knowledge that he knew about after starting Gym Launch, and then he could start acquisition.com, right? So the two things that you really need right now is really just a niche where people have the money to give you thousands of dollars per month, where they have really high profit margins, or people that are generally better off, and also the offer. So the offer, these are the only two things you need to worry about. So it's the niche where people have money, and then the offer, what you can offer to them. That way they exchange money for your service, right? So offer is probably one of the most important parts, where you have to find an offer where it's almost irresistible for them to say no, right? Basically, you take all the risk up front, whether you're working for free for maybe 7 days, 14 days, and you put them on a retainer, or whether they don't pay unless you provide a certain amount of leads or appointments or close deals. Those are really, really good offers to start with, right? So I know what you're currently thinking about as well, which is, what if I can't fulfill for my clients? What if I don't have a website? What do I say on a sales call? What if I don't have any references? What if I fail? What if I do this? What if I can't do that? What if I had all these different self doubts in my head whenever I first started an agency as well. And this month we're on track to hit 40K, right? So, and I started this agency about 3, 4 months ago. And with all of that, there's always going to be questions you have about the next steps. So even now, maybe I'm not thinking about how can I fulfill for my clients. I'm thinking about the next step, right? How do I automate how do I increase show up rates, right? So how do I automate more of my process? How do I hire the right team members? You'll always have these questions, but it's a matter of solving them as you come by, right? So there's no point of just having all that self doubt in your head. The biggest thing that you can do for yourself is really just take action today, right? So if I come here, whether it's an agency, Amazon FBA, Shopify, or no code, highly recommend agency. The reason why is because you don't need that much money upfront. You can always have free methods to get traffic and to get leads and to get clients, like Facebook groups, cold emails, cold calling, etc. I can get into that in another video, but it's really to just pick a path, right? Pick that path, stick with it for at least a year or two, and you'll be sure to see results. I see a lot of people come into the space and they give up. But if you see another agency in your space that's doing 100K, 200K per month, you know that the market isn't saturated. It's more so a you thing, right? Like you have to take massive accountability for your life to get to the place that you want to be. And, watching these YouTube videos is very good for the mindset, but it's also very bad in terms of finding that shiny object syndrome, which every single business has its flaws. There is no perfect business. You just have to pick with one and go with it, right? So that's just all I really wanted to say in this video. I hope you got some knowledge out of it, but catch us in the next one. And yeah, take care for now.